Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka Lauren33. I'm back here today with your Attack on Titan Chapter 138 review slash reaction. And man, this is the second to last chapter. And oh my gosh, bro. I've watched a lot of anime in my life. I've read a lot of manga too. And you guys know, in my opinion, Attack on Titan is a top three anime all time. For me, my top three is Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Attack on Titan is three. I love this series that much. I cover it on the channel all the time. And you guys can see I'm getting emotional here, man. Because knowing what happened, I gotta make sure we're recording. But like knowing what happens in this chapter, because I read through it before I started recording, and this chapter hits deep. They wrapped up this story, because pretty much everything's wrapped up now, right? The rumbling does get stopped. Eren's finale is here, but there's a huge twist, and it absolutely shattered my heart. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and we're gonna go through it today, man. I'm gonna try not to cry, but I love this anime so much. And to know that there's only one chapter left, and especially knowing what they did in this chapter, if you go on Twitter right now, man, the way some people are reacting to this chapter, this is absolutely insane. Insane. Right? At the end of chapter 137, we saw that it looked like Eren had been defeated, but we all knew he was not going to go out like that. Right? And the events of this chapter, bro, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I'm going to try not to make this a super long 30, 40-minute video, but it may be that long. This is just, it's crazy. It's crazy. And when this gets animated, bro, it's gonna be absolutely wild. It's gonna bring people to tears, man. What they did in this chapter, like Isama, bro, he just had to shatter your heart one more time. And who knows? We still have one more chapter left. Who knows what's gonna happen? But they pretty much wrap things up in this chapter in the most crazy way possible. So much. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, like I said, at the end of chapter 137, they kind of pulled like a shonen theme where like the power of friendship prevails over Eren, right? But they think Eren's defeated, but I knew, like, until we see Eren's like real human body, right, and he actually says goodbye, I knew it wasn't over. I knew it was not going to be over. So chapter 138, a long dream. So we see that baby again. And if you guys remember, we saw this baby, her mother, right as everybody was jumping into the ocean, right, to try to get away from the colossal titans. And it kind of sucks because they stopped the rumbling here. They stopped the rumbling, but in the process, man, what happens here, it's like I'm kind of happy now. Now that I look back at it, it was smart for all those, all those people to jump into the ocean, because what happens to this crowd of people here, it's crazy. But we see the baby. He's still alive. I don't know if he's going to have a future in this series, right? Because we've seen him a couple times now. But anyway, we see that the colossal titans, they've stopped, right? Some of them are kneeling down, but the rumbling has stopped. So most of these people, right, you think they're saved, right? It's funny, you got people dangling over the cliff. It looks like some people are just barely trying to hang on because they realize, oh, the titans aren't moving anymore. There's a chance I may make it out of this. But we see Reiner's mom. Everybody was like, yo, what happened? Right? And we see like bone fragments of the rumbling. Some of them are flying everywhere. And we see Falco's Titan lands. And we see like the bones from Eren's Dino Titan are disappearing, mainly from the explosion from when Armin transformed. And it looks like everything's good, right? There, everything's asking is Eren dead? And you can see Mikasa's getting headaches, and we know that's a common theme, right? Mikasa usually gets headaches a lot when it comes to Eren, and we all know back. And the thing about it is, this scene is about to take place in the anime, where depending when you guys are watching this video, of course, Attack on Titan season 4 episode 13 is about to be released, and we're about to see this scene in the anime where Eren basically tells Mikasa like he hates her, right? He's always hated her. and the addiction and the attachment, she's had to him. And Aaron's like, an Ackerman with its power tends to get headaches often. I have just a slave with no free will. I've always hated you, Mikasa, right? And Mikasa's thinking, like, is Eren really dead? The person she stayed loyal to all these years, is he really gone, right? And we see, we get to see Gabby and Peck. They get to reunite with their families, people that they haven't seen basically since. For Gabby, she hasn't seen them in what feels like forever, because remember, Gabby hasn't seen these people since the Battle of Marley, which we saw in season 4 just a couple months ago. So here she is reuniting with her family, right? We get some very emotional scenes. Peck reunites with her family. We see Falco reunites with his parents, even though we know Colt's dead. But you can see we have the Survey Corps, right? The last ones: Connie, Levi, Mikasa, Jean, and we also know Armin, who's still in his Colossal Titan state. And they're like, even though they regret some of the things that led to this moment, they're happy that they were able to stop the rumbling, right? And we see Annie. Annie finally realizes that her dad is alive. And we all know Annie hasn't reunited with her father for years, because Annie spent all those years on Paradise Island as in Cocoon. And then, so Reiner's mom's like, your father's alive, man. Go see him, right? And so they all gather together, and they're just like, they still got to take out the centipede. And we know how important taking out the centipede is. That's the thing that, Eren was able to attach to. And the centipede is basically Ymir, right? We know that the centipede is Ymir because the centipede attached to Ymir. That's how the power of the Titans began, all this stuff. So Misa's like, what, where's Armin? Connie's asking what happened to Reiner. And we look down at the battlefield. Armin's okay. Reiner's taking an absolute beating, right? You could see the bone fragments of Eren's Dino Titan are like basically sticking into him. It was absolutely insane. And it looks like, they make you think, oh, like everybody's gonna make it out. No one's gonna die, right? They defeated Zeke. It looks like Eren's done, but classic anime and freaking classic Attack on Titan. Right when you think everything's okay, boom, they hit you where it hurts the most, right? So Armin and Reiner realize that it's too dangerous to leave that centipede there. And all of a sudden, Armin senses behind him, and we see that Eren is still alive, right? Jean says, I knew it. I knew you weren't going to die from that, of course. And Mikasa's like, what should we do? Come on, Mikasa. Like, now's the time. They've been building this ever since Eren turned heel. And we all knew. They teased it on the covers, right? They teased it in the promotional material. We knew that it was going to come down to most likely Mikasa having to be the one to stop Eren. She was the only one that made the most sense. You can make an argument for Armin. You can make an argument for Levi. But it was most likely always going to be Mikasa. So we see Eren. He transforms. So I guess this is a new Titan form, because it looks like Eren is in his attack Titan state, but he also has like the freaking long hair that he had in his Dino Titan state. So I don't know what you want to call it, but there's other things we got to worry about, right? So Gabby comes up and she's like, we got to keep Eren away from that shiny thing. We can't let him, they can't let Eren, get back to the centipede, because if he does, right, he can go back into his Dino Titan state and he can restart the rumbling. So they know how important it is. They got to stop him right here, right now. We got to kill the centipede, But they think, they kill the centipede, that's it. But Levi's like, no, this nightmare does not end unless we kill Eren right here, right now, right? It's not going to end if they end the centipede. They have to stop Eren, because Eren's freedom is him believing in human genocide to save Paradise Island, right? And he's not going to stop until they kill him. That's what he told them, right? The only way you can stop me is by killing me, So Peck and Falco, they realize they gotta stop Eren. They even though it's happy that they get to reunite with their families, they know this is not over. So all of a sudden, in these scenes, man, every panel of this chapter hits you where it hurts. It hits you where it hurts, bro. All these panels, like, look at the emotion from Mikasa, right? When does Mikasa show this level of emotion? This is where I love this. I love this franchise, bro. So Mikasa's like, why? Why do things have to end this way? And we know part of Armin's character arc has been, why can't we end things peacefully? Peacefully. Why can't we talk things? Why does things always have to lead to violence, right? But they realize now that violence is the only way they're gonna stop Eren. The time for talk is over. And oh my gosh, like, just look at Armin here, bro. And my hands are shaking. I've already read this, but just going over again, my hands are shaking, bro. Like, you're not, like, I know I'm supposed to stay professional here, but this is a reaction and a review. So I get to be emotional. I've stuck with this franchise for so long. It hits me so hard, bro. It's hitting me. So please, if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, man. You're not gonna get Attack on Titan content like this anywhere else, man. I give it to you raw, organic emotion, bro. But anyway, let's get back into it. Enough about me. Oh man. So even Reiner, look at the emotion on Reiner's face. Reiner's like, damn, like, why they want this to end? You can see our heroes, they've had enough of this. They're just like, I just want this nightmare to be over with. Even though they understand why Eren's doing this, they just want it to be done. Every time, they think it's over. Every time they think they, defeated Eren, something else happens. So we see Mr. Annie's father, man. I'm having trouble communicating. I'm doing my best here, guys. All right. And we see Annie reunites with her father. And remember, they haven't seen each other in years, well over a decade, because of all the time Annie spent, or not over a decade. What am I saying? But we know it's been years and years since these two have met each other, or you guys get the point. It's been years since they've seen each other, right? And just the look on Annie's face, bro, tells the whole fucking story. So, like, she smiles, but they don't embrace. Remember, like, Annie's not that kind of emotional person, and I guess, part of it she gets from her father. But all of a sudden, you see the smoke, and this is where, I hope I don't cry again, but this is where, those feelings, man. Oh, so you see the smoke start surrounding them, and you're like, what the hell is going on, right? Smoke, smoke, smoke. And then Armin and Reiner, they're like, what the hell? What's happening? Is it, it's coming from the centipede, right? But, they're able to figure out it's not coming from a dead Titan. And Connie says, isn't this the same thing as Ragago Village? And you guys remember Ragago Village. Remember when, back in season 1, back when Zeke and Peck and the Marley soldiers, when they first, when they were attacking, the walls. Remember, Zeke poisoned Zeke's, spinal fluid, and poisoned the air, and all those people became Titans because of that poison, right? And now we're seeing that happen here, and right away, everyone realizes, like, oh my gosh, Zeke's, it's basically the same thing from Zeke. So I don't know if this is Zeke. Right? I don't know if this was like Zeke's like final evil plan. I don't know. I don't have the explanation for it. I'm not gonna really try to overanalyze. All we know is, in the air has become contaminated with that fluid which is used to control people and basically turn them into Titans, pure Titans. So this is where Izam, man, he hit us hard. He hit us hard here, man. So basically Levi's like, Mikasa, Peck, get on Falco, we're out of here, right? And Peck's like, no, what are you talking about? The thing about it is, remember, Peck kind of knows about this because she's seen this with Zeke multiple times. This was one of Zeke's trademarks. So Levi says, Ackermans and Titan shifters are an exception. You know what to do. And Peck's like, no, this can't be happening. But there's no time. Because they know everything's about to go to shit. Everybody is about to get turned into pure Titans. And this is when... Oh, I'm trying not to cry, guys. I'm trying not to cry. But this hits fucking hard. So you see, right, Falco has to go back into his Titan form, and you see, look at the emotion on Peck's face, bro. And you see, they flying away because they know they're the only ones that are gonna survive this. So, oh man, you see, Connie and Jean and Gabby, they all know what's about to happen, right? Reiner's mom, this is sad. So Falco's never gonna get that happy ending with Gabby that he wanted. And Connie and Jean, man, having each other's backs. Remember, Jean was never that kind of emotional person. This hurts so much, guys. Oh my gosh, when this gets animated. I'm trying not to cry, people. So this is the end for us. They're leaving it to us. That's the Scout way. Do you remember during our graduation? We ended up saving the world because of you. And then we see right as Annie is about to reunite with her father, everything goes to shit. All of them turn into pure Titans. All of them. Look at this, bro. All the buildings, everything gets destroyed as all of them erupt into pure Titans. Absolutely fucking brutal. Just take my heart and just... like I said, I've read a lot of manga. I don't know if there's ever been a manga chapter that's hit me this hard, bro. I'm tearing up. Let me check OBS real quick, just so you guys can see. I'm tearing up on camera. I don't get emotional, man. I don't. But like I said, this is wrong. I'm not gonna edit this at all. I don't care how long this video is. Just getting a raw and organic reaction, guys. This is brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. Wow. So all of them transform into pure Titans. Look at Mikasa. Look at Peck. Levi. Look at their reactions. And then Reiner sees all of them turning into pure Titans. Right? They're like, how is this even possible? We see Ani Capolton, my dude. My dude. He's like, what the hell is going on? And then we see Annie, right? So right as Annie was getting to reunite with her father, right? So her father turns into a pure Titan. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Captain McGett, all of them. Look at Annie's father as a Titan, man. This is absolutely insane. Insane. And you see they're all falling to the ground because now they have no sense of who they are. The only way, right? We know the only way they could be brought back to their normal selves is if they were to eat a Titan shifter. But that's not gonna happen here. So, right? So Ryder says, "This motherfucker, summon an army. Don't you dare! You're not getting past me." Fuck. But you guys see Reiner, man. Reiner, who's had to go through so much already on his last legs. Absolute brutal stuff. So as Reiner is trying to hold back all of these pure Titans, right? Some of them allies like Cody and Jean, who has so much history with. We see Eren stare down fucking Armin. Absolutely insane, right? Armin's like, you love this hell, don't you? All right, I'll follow you till the end. I wish Eren said something here, but we see freaking Eren go up against Armin's colossal Titan. Look at this fucking panel, bro. Look at this. Insane. So look at this. Reiner's now, holding off the centipede because he doesn't want the centipede to get to Eren, right? So the whole point of summoning all this, fucking Eren, man. Oh my gosh. I'm just realizing that it was Eren that summoned the army. But you see, Eren using the power of the founding Titan was the one that summoned all of them. Absolutely insane stuff, bro. So Reiner's holding off the centipede because the whole point of Eren summoning this army of pure titans was to distract Reiner so that he could reconnect with the centipede and go go ahead with the rubbly. Oh man. So man, Reiner's fighting fighting off the centipede while also fighting an army of pure titans. Crazy. So you see, look at Connie, look at Jean, look at Gabby, look at them in their pure titan states. Look at Reiner's even facing off against his mom. Like, look at this man. This is insane. Connie, Jean, Gabby, Reiner's mom, all of them now pure titans, and he has to go up against them. No, oh my, wow, insane stuff. So you see Peck flies off Falco, transforms into her cart titan. You can see the tears in her eyes, right? Transforming into the cart titan for what's most likely to be the last time. You see Annie, she transforms into the female titan, and they're just like, when is Eren gonna pay for it? When is this nightmare gonna end? So we see as Armin and Eren, right? And Eren's basically in his own colossal state, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it at this point. All right, I'm not gonna try to name it. I don't know, colossal Titan Eren. I don't know. And then Mikasa, look at Mikasa. Mikasa is like, Levi's telling Mikasa, get your shit together, right? We gotta end this. We're the only ones left that can kill Eren. I'm so happy that Levi's still here because you guys know Levi's my favorite character, man. But the fact that Levi's here with Mikasa, like, we're the only ones, the two Ackermans, right? They're the only ones left that can kill Eren. And then Mikasa's like, I can't take this anymore. That's the pure, as Mikasa's just shedding tears. Mikasa's like, I want to go back to our home. And all of a sudden, Mikasa wakes up. And you guys could see. So Mikasa, she has the long hair back, right? Back like it was when she was younger. And you see I guess you could say a younger Eren. This is more like season three Eren. It's not like season one and season two. It's more like Eren from season three, right? But Eren's like, Mikasa, you'll catch a cold, right? And all of a sudden they're in this cabin in the woods, and like Mikasa's like, what happened? Like, and Mikasa and Eren's smiling, right? Eren's like, you must have really been tired, you know. Let's rest today. We caught a big fish. And Mikasa and Eren asks Mikasa like, why are you crying, right? And Mikasa's like, I'm not sure. Like, what am I doing here? So I don't know if this is like happening in the Titan realm. If this is Mikasa having a vision of like what she wishes life with Eren could have been like, right? I don't know, but Eren's like, there's nothing we can do about it. Eren's like, there's nothing we can't do anything about it. Mikasa's like, what? And Eren says, since we abandoned everything and ran away like this. And says it's been 2 months since the war against Marley ended. They'll invade Paradise Island soon. So I'm guessing, like I said, I think this is what Mikasa, dreamed life with Eren would have been like. So if Eren never went down this path, right? Mikasa's dreaming that they ran away to their own cabin. And Eren says we'll all die if we don't run. Armin is probably looking for us. I made Historia live through hell and couldn't make up my mind between breeding livestock and genocide. Let's just live the rest of my 4 years peacefully, just the two of us. This is what you said, Mikasa. So you guys remember that chapter when they had visited the outside world for the first time, and Eren asks Mikasa, like, what do I mean to you, right? So Mikasa's thinking about all that and her relationship with Eren, right? And Mikasa gets up, Mikasa smiles, and she's like, sorry, I promise not to talk about this. And Eren says, can you promise me one thing? When I die, throw the scarf away. You'll live long after I'm gone, and forget about me and be free, right? Because remember, Mikasa's always had that attachment to Eren, right? So then, right, we see the bird flying, right? I guess that's supposed to represent Falco's Titan flying. So Eren's like, please, Mikasa, forget about me. And then we get back in reality. We see Eren hits Armin with a huge right hand. Huge right hand. So it's clear that Armin is not going to be able to defeat Eren. And Mikasa's like, sorry. And then look at this panel is brutal, bro. Look at that. Reiner is like, look at you have Connie and Jean. Jean's Titan is legit biting in the Reiner's armor, right? He's trying to, eat Reiner alive. So Reiner's on his last legs. You see Annie, like, they can't fight all these pure Titans at once. It doesn't matter how strong you are. Dealing with these Titans at once, man, it's just too overwhelming. So we see Mikasa still has Eren's scarf. And she had it in her her button down shirt. She pulls it out, she ties it around, and she's like, I can't. What did she say before? What did she say right here? She's like, sorry, I can't. So I guess that makes her saying, I can't forget about you. Never. So they figure out that Eren's in the mouth, right? He's not in the nape, but he's in the mouth. And Mikasa finally makes the decision, right? Even though Armin's getting his ass kicked, right? Mikasa finally says what we've been waiting for her to say for so many chapters now. Every single time when Annie or Hanji or anybody would bring it up, everyone would be like, Mikasa, can you kill Eren? And she was like, I don't want to think about it. I can't do, or she'll say, I can't do it. Or let's hope it doesn't come to that. Mikasa finally says, I'll kill him, but I need your help to do it. Crazy. So Mikasa asks Levi for help, right? And they're like, bet. So look at this shot, bro. I guess the new big three, right? Levi, Mikasa, and Armin. Look at Armin's skull, man. Crushed. So they jump off Falco's back. They jump off. Look at this is an amazing panel. They jump off. And they're like, Armin says, got it, Mikasa, let's do this. So Armin, right, as he's getting punched by Eren, he grabs a hold of Eren's head. So basically to hold it open so that they can get to his mouth. Levi throws a thunder spear, right? The thing is, like, Levi didn't use thunder spears a lot. Levi's, he's more of a blade guy. But we see Levi, man, Levi with one last goat moment throws the thunder spear to Eren's mouth. And we see right with the small opening, Mikasa goes flying inside, and you could see Eren's head. That's all. So here you have Eren's head. Right, it looks like he's unconscious, but look at this, man. So basically, Mikasa goes flying at Eren. This is crazy. You see, Mikasa goes flying at Eren, blade ready. She's ready to chop his head off to finally, put him out of his misery. And Eren looks up, knowing that this is the end. Right? And then right at that moment, this is insane. This is insane. So Mikasa's now looking at Eren, and she says, see you later, Eren. So I can imagine her saying in the anime right now, see you later, Eren. Something like that. And the last shot, the boy who shot freedom, goodbye. So Eren, right? The one who wanted freedom. He says goodbye. You see Ymir standing in the background smiling. And you see Mikasa kissing Eren on the lips. Goodbye. So Eren's dead. Or that's what they make us believe. Mikasa has fulfilled the duty. And Mikasa gives Eren a goodbye kiss. And that's how the chapter ends. Absolutely insane. Insane way to end the chapter, insane way to end the battle, and it looks like this is the end. And like this image right here is gonna be drilled in my mind for a long time. Like, imagine when it gets animated, right? And I don't know what to expect next chapter. Basically, they've wrapped everything up, and it's just what an insane chapter. What else do you want me to say about this? This chapter was absolutely bonkers, complete insanity. So much happened in these 30 something pages. So much happened, right? You have, seeing families reunited, Peck with her family, Falco, Annie with her father, Gabby with her family, all these people reuniting, right? And then you get that for a moment, and then all of a sudden they all turn to pure Titans. So Jean, Connie, Gabby, all of them, they don't get a happy ever ending. They turn into Titans, you know. And then Mikasa finally fulfilling her duty, killing Eren, but giving him a goodbye because they were always meant to be together. We all knew this, right? And I do think probably most likely next chapter. There's so much. Is because is there gonna be time skip next chapter? I don't know. I think next chapter could be longer than than I think next month's chapter could be longer than the usual one because they're gonna have to wrap everything up, right? And they've done most of that here, but like they're gonna have to put the final stamp, So what happens, after this battle? Does Paradise Island get its freedom? You know, does is Paradise Island still gonna be targeted by other nations? I don't know. What also happens with, the rest of the scouts, right? What's next for Levi and Mikasa and Armin? How do they move on? Well, does Andy get together with Armin? Because remember, Andy and Armin, they can't be together forever because they're both Titan shifters who will die eventually. What happens to the powers of the Titans? What happens to Ymir, right? Does he just stay in the Titan realm forever? Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. There's still so many questions, really. Now that the battle's over, right? What's the future for the Attack on Titan universe? Like what happens with Historia's kid? Is that Eren's child? We still don't have a definite yes, even though I believe it is Eren's child. And maybe this, leaves room for an Attack on Titan sequel manga. I don't know. But we'll figure it out next month. But the battle is over. Eren is dead, you know. It's more just that twist of seeing Jean, Connie, and them all get turned into pure Titans. That's the part that hits me most. Like, that part hits me harder than this, even though, like, this hits hard. Just seeing them turn into pure Titans at the end. Like, that's after all that fighting for that's the way their journey ends. It's just insane. Ow. Oh, that piece of hair. But I don't know what's next. I don't know what to expect for next chapter, man. But this was an absolute amazing chapter. It takes you through all the emotions, right? Happy moments, sad moments, a little bit of anger, right? But the satisfaction of knowing that the story is pretty much wrapped up is I'll be able to go to bed tonight, and I'll be okay. But absolutely insane chapter. One of the craziest manga chapters I've ever read. And man, when this ends next week or next month, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you guys did, please, guys, man, you guys saw I cried in this video. I never cry on YouTube. But leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, hit the bell next to my name, Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video, man. Let me know what you guys thought of the chapter in the comment section. I'll see you guys later, bro. Have a great day, guys, man. Ah, man. I will be here with the Attack on Titan reaction this weekend, Season 4, Episode 13. But, wow. I'll see you later, guys. Peace.